tell a friend that doing our haul is in. And we're back with another NBA 2K25 next gen build video. And I have another one of those 6'9" big body bench rare builds called the defensive stalwart. It's a rare build, and the build is okay in my opinion, man. You know, it just don't make sense sometimes when you create these builds that, you know, you make a defensive build, but you can't take certain attributes up too high on the defense. Like, tell me, how does that make sense when you got a defensive build? The build got defensive in its name, but it's capped out at a certain level on the defense. It don't make sense to me. Okay, but I'm gonna give you guys the build. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to power forward position with this build. 6'9", like I said. You can go 6'10", you can go 6'8", 6'7", totally up to you. But I've been making a lot of 6'9" builds, so I thought I would make this build 6'9" as well. So we do have 219 pounds on the weight. We took the weight down. We want to get more speed, but we still have good rebounding and things of that nature for this build. As far as the wingspan, we have it at a 7'5" wingspan. Nice wingspan for this build, but let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the finishing. Now the finishing is like probably the worst part of the build, but you're not out there to be a slasher. So we're gonna get that drive and dunk to a 73, and a 73 will give us posterizer. Now if you want better animations, go ahead and take your drive and dunk up a little bit more, but I try to get as much as I can with the defense on this build so we can actually be able to hold our own. So just in case you get put at center or something like that, man, you'll be okay. So I went more with the, you know, interior shot blocking, rebound, and things of that nature for this build. So that's why we're taking a hit up here on the finishing, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. As far as the layup, we took that up to a 70. It's optional. You can leave layup down if you want to, but I took it up. As far as the close shot, it's going to go up to a 77 on its own because of the offensive rebound. Okay. Now, I didn't like this part of the build, man. We have a 45 standard dunk, and if you know me, you know a 45 standard dunk is too low, but some people don't care about standard dunk like I do. So I just took it to a 45 so we can get some standard dunk animations. As far as the post control, it went up to a 49 on its own. Nothing special about that, right? As far as the speed, now we're going to take this to an 80, okay, but it does go to an 83. Now you could take some of your +5 and put it on the speed, because I didn't factor in the +5, I don't think, and that's something that you guys can do. I just made the build, you know, you put your +5 and you know your +2, put them where you want to put them at, but keep in mind you can only put 5 cap breakers in one category, right? As far as the agility is at an 80. Strength on this build is an 84, not super high but not super low at the same time. As far as the vertical, we need a 77, so we're going to take it to a 77. You can take it higher if you want to. I seen a dude with an 86 vertical on this build, and I don't even think he was one of those builds that need an 86. So if you don't need stupid high vertical, man, vertical is good, don't get me wrong, but if you don't need it really high, don't waste your attributes trying to do that. Okay. Now, that's what we got for the finishing. Like I said, the finishing is nothing special. But let's go ahead and get to the green bean, make your girl scream badge. This build does have a 76 three-point shot, and I think that's decent. You know what I'm saying? Having a 76 three-point shot is okay. But when you can add the mid-range to get certain badges, like set shot specialist on silver, that does make a huge difference. Now, my youngest build is a slasher, and he has a 76 three-point shot and a 78 mid-range shot. And he shoot a lot better than people think, okay? Only because I have that mid-range. I think, you know, if I just had straight 76, it would be a little bit harder. But since I got a 78 midi, and that gives me silver set shot specialist, that does help me out a lot, okay? So if you're making a build that can't shoot and you don't have no mid-range, it's going to be a little bit harder for you, you know, but I'm pretty sure y'all can make it work. And we do have a 60 on the free throw. Nothing special about that, but let's go ahead and get into the sauce. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody and mama can see this video. And I need everybody and mama to see the video, so do that for your boy. Pass accuracy, you're going to get that to a 75. That does give us break starter. We got dimer. We also have some ball handle on this build. We're going to take that to a 75. I think it was changing the name when I took it past the 75, I want to say. So that's why I got it at a 75. As far as the speed with ball, we was able to get it to a 68, so we can get lightning lunch on bronze. A 75 is pretty decent. Let me see. Yeah, you need 84 strength. Okay, so I know you need 84 strength. Now, there was the build that you can take the strength down. I just took it to an 84 just in case y'all want to put the +2 or something on the ball handle and get to a 77. And you know, it asks you, do you want to change the name or do you want to keep the same name? So you can actually keep the same name that you have for this build. Okay. Yeah, man, we got a little bit of playmaking, nothing special, but let's go ahead and get to the defense. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, how in the hell y'all gonna have a build with the defensive name in the name of the build, but you got caps on what you could do on the defense? Tell me in the comments, how does that even make sense? I never understood that, 2K. Okay, you're gonna give me a defensive build, but oh, I can't take perimeter higher than 83 is gonna change the name of the build. No, man, I should be able to do whatever I want to do on the defensive build. So we got an 83 on the perimeter defense. I didn't like that about this build because it does limit you on defense. You can't get a move by enforcer on goal. You can if you add your cap breakers to it. You can't get on ball minutes on silver. Like, that don't make sense, and this is a defensive build. Okay, don't make sense. Now, as far as the interior defense, we're gonna take that to an 82 so we can have, you know, a little resistance in the paint. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to come down there and disrespect you in the paint. So we're gonna make sure don't nobody come down there and disrespect us in the paint. Simple as that. Now, if you run into an old crazy post scorer, man, that like to drop step and do all that stuff, man, you might be in trouble. But for the most part, you will be able to hold your own. All right. As far as the shot blocking, 84 shot blocking is my new favorite, man. I love the 84 shot blocking, man. You can block hella shots. Okay, and this build has some long arms, so you will be good when it comes to shot blocking. High flying deny on silver, paint patroller on silver, and you will be able to get up and block some shots. Okay, you shouldn't have no problem blocking shots with this build. As far as the steal, we're going to get that to an 85. Now, that was a good thing about the build. You got an 85 steal, gold interceptor, silver glove. So you should be able to get your steals, on-ball steals, passing line steals. It does not matter. Now, with the rebounding, I want the offensive rebounding. Now, you could do a 85 and 85 if you want to, but I did a 92 and 70. It's going to have to go to a 78. What did I do wrong? I got a point somewhere that I need to put on. Oh, take that post control back down. Okay, so now the defense rebounding had to go to a 78 for what? I don't know. And if you take it down to a 77, they're going to change the name, which is stupid as hell. So we got to have that 78 on the defensive rebounding. Now, that's a build. Feel free to change what you want to change. I didn't add the +5 to the build. You can take that and put that wherever you want to. It's totally up to you. But let's get into the shades of, are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, as you can see, we have Andre Kirilenko, Scotty Barnes, and Draymond Chokehold Green. And the build is the defensive stalwart. That's the build. And guess what? I can make the build 10 times better at 6'6", just putting that out there. Charge!